The year was 1875. Born into the Jewish pogroms of the Russian Empire came with little advantage to Abraham, his given name, Avrom Burkhoff Goldberg, my great-great-grandfather. Children and families afraid for their lives, not allowed to practice religion. The only escape? To join the army at the age of 18 to combat those who oppress you. The year 1900, 28-year-old Abraham, wife Gussie, and two sons Nathan and Morris make their way across the Atlantic in pursuit of the American dream. A simple piece of paper folded in his pocket for safe passage. Ellis Island, a symbol of liberation from religious persecution. Anti-Jewish mob violence left behind. Pottsville, Pennsylvania, a place to start over, leave the army for the peaceful, modest life of a hat maker, only for tragedy to strike. Nathan, at the young age of 21, taken by the 1918 Spanish flu. But time marches on. His brother Morris, my great-grandfather, comes into his own as he takes over a chain of department stores and, as luck would have it, marries Kate Steinbach in a traditional Jewish ceremony. That same year, Abraham officially becomes a U.S. citizen. April 4th, 1926 marks the arrival of my grandfather, Nathan Goldberg, named after his late uncle, and 4 years later, my great-uncle Stanley comes along. And somewhere in there, Morris receives his official citizenship. But luck would take another turn as Morris loses his stores in the Great Depression. Life could not have been easy, but the family made it through. Time moves forward, and in 1947, Nathan marries my grandmother, Evelyn Herman. Brought together by a common thread, both losing their hearing at a young age. Oh, and their mutual love of bowling. Uncle Stanley also marries, but that was short-lived and a cursed diamond was involved, but that's another story for another time. Nathan has a successful career working for a newspaper printer while Morris helps Stanley build a successful real estate agency in 1951 called Ogon's Realty in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And on September 15th, 1954, my mother Arlene makes her debut. From 3 generations of men to 3 generations of women. My mother Arlene, named after Abraham. Me, Kristi, named after Kate. Eden, named after Evelyn. And Shayna, named after Stanley. Many things change, but traditions stay the same. Exactly what Abraham intended when he brought his menorah across the ocean to a land where religion is practiced freely and family carries on the legacy of the ones before.